Is your reality being controlled by masks you didn't even realize you created? It sounds impossible, right? But these masks, built from fear, judgment, and resentment, aren't just shaping your world, they're controlling it. Today, we're going to uncover how the masks you assign to others, and yourself, can quietly take over your life, influencing your emotions, your relationships, and even your inner peace. And most importantly, we'll begin the process of breaking free. Let's start here. Every unresolved perception, every assumption you've made about someone, every belief you've held on to out of fear or anger, those all become masks. And these masks, they don't stay in your mind. They show up in your relationships, your interactions, and your reality. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a conversation already expecting someone to disappoint you? Have you ever caught yourself replaying a grudge or anticipating conflict before it even happens? That's a mask at work. And that mask doesn't just affect how you see others. It affects how you feel. The emotional toll is subtle but constant. It shows up as frustration, as resentment, as tension that lingers long after the moment has passed. Over time, these masks become heavy, and that it isn't theirs. It's yours. It's your own unresolved thoughts and emotions, quietly shaping how you see the world. So where do these masks come from? Most of them are rooted in fear or resentment. Fear of being judged, fear of being hurt, fear of vulnerability, or resentment toward someone who let you down, someone who challenged your sense of control. But here's the truth. Fear and resentment don't protect you. They imprison you. They create stories about people that you replay over and over, making it impossible to see them or yourself. Clearly, these stories become masks, and those masks dictate every interaction you have. Maybe it's the coworker you've labeled as difficult. Maybe it's the family member you've decided never listens. Or maybe it's yourself. The belief that you're not enough, that you always have to prove something, or that you need to keep everyone happy. These masks don't just distort reality. They trap you in a cycle of limitation. But how do you know if a mask is controlling your reality? The signs are there, if you're willing to look. Do you find yourself reacting to someone before they've even spoken? Do you anticipate conflict, even when there's no reason for it? Do you replay the same frustrations with the same people, feeling like nothing ever changes? These are all signs that a mask is at play. And here's the most telling sign. If you feel like certain emotions, resentment, anger, frustration, are stuck on repeat, chances are a mask is controlling your perception. And the longer these masks stay in place, the more they erode your peace, keeping you locked in patterns you didn't choose. So how do you break free? It starts with awareness. Awareness that these masks exist. Awareness that they've been quietly influencing your emotions, your reactions, and your relationships. Take a moment to reflect. What belief about someone else are you ready to release? Maybe it's the idea that they don't care. Maybe it's the story that says they'll never change. Whatever it is, hold that belief in your mind. Now, ask yourself, what would your relationship look like without it? When you let go of a mask, you create space for clarity, for connection, for something new. And that's where freedom begins. You stop living in a reality shaped by fear and resentment, and you start stepping into one built on truth. The masks we create don't just distort reality, they control it. But the moment you choose to let go, even just one, you reclaim your power. You begin to see others and yourself as you truly are, free from the weight of judgment and expectation. In the next episode, we'll take this a step further. We'll explore how to rebuild your perspective, creating a view of others and yourself that truly serves your highest self. Imagine seeing the world not through fear, but through possibility. That's what's waiting for you. Before you go, I want to hear from you. What's one belief about someone else you're ready to release today? Share your reflections in the comments. And if this resonated with you, drop a emoji to symbolize breaking free. And remember, this is just the beginning. Subscribe to 888 Ascension and join us as we continue uncovering the infinite possibilities of your mind. As always, Tune in to the infinite now. See you next time.